Okay, well, good. Well, thank you for coming. Nice to have you on a rainy day. So, very good. So, so we have another lesson today to follow the lesson last week about question words in the Bible, in English. And we're going to focus on the word who, okay, and different ways that is used in asking questions, okay? So I thought maybe we would try, welcome, come in, here they are. All right, many students, come in.
Morning, buenos días.
Come right in. Yeah, very good. So that's what we'll do, and I can skip my little introduction here because you all know that. So for those who came in, we are studying question words in English, okay? And we talked about them last week, and so here they are. You know them well. There's, of course, who, all right? And then there is what. And I should get out of the way here. I think I'm going to take a chance here and unplug this. So I don't have to stand in front of you guys at this table. Last time, though, my battery went dead on my computer, so I hope that doesn't happen. All right? So, and these you will hear a lot, right? And when, right? And where, just kind of all have that same sound to them with a WH, all right? And then why, right? And which, choice, okay? And whose, right? You don't hear it as much as these, but you hear that a lot. Whose is this, right? So that, and then the last one, how, okay? So those are our 8 or so words, and we'll go into these in more detail, okay? So the word who, just as a quick review, who is about identification, always a person. Right? You know that from Spanish, right? So when you ask who, you're always talking about a person, right? And then what is always about an object or a thing or an event, right? Never a person, right? Referring directly to them. So what? So just remember information, right, when it comes to that. And then where, I went too fast, where is a location? Okay, so if somebody called you on your phone right now and said, where are you? What would your answer be? You would say, I am in the church, in the English class, right? Different ways you could say it, right? I am in a English class. This building is called the Gospel Hall. So different ways you could describe, okay? So that's, of course, is a where, and that's always location, right? Donde, right? Espanol. Okay, and then, of course, this one is time. When. When's always time, okay? And then we'll go more detail later, okay? We're just kind of doing a review here. And then why, right? Kids, children always ask why, right? That's their big question. Why? They want an explanation, a reason, right? In Espanol, razón, reason? Razón, yeah, a reason, right? And then, of course, whose, that's a possession, all right? Whose pen is this? Whose is it? Who does it belong to, right? And then we talked briefly about which, right? Do you want a pen or a pencil? Which one do you want? Yeah, I want a selection, right? Or a choice. Yeah, selection might have been a better word because that's almost the same in Spanish. Selection, all right? So you pick one, all right? Many choices in life, right? You go to McDonald's. Which? Many choices, okay? So, but that's, when you hear that word, which, this word is also, there's another word in English, which, It sounds the same. It's Halloween. You know, the woman with the black hat, a witch. It's a little different spelling, but same sound, a witch. This is a better word. All right, so that's I'm sure in your language, in Spanish too, it's the same. Okay, so and then of course the last one was how, and that's a description or a method, a way to do something. How do you do that, right? So you'll hear that word a lot. It's very common. People say, "How are you?" See, they want a description of your feelings. How are you? Right? Very common. All right. But it can also be used like, how does the computer work? You know, you want to know information about it, right? How? Right? So it's all good. All right. So and then so what we're going to start with is who. But before we do that, I'm going to get you started right away. This is the one. I'm going to give you a paper. We're going to fill this out. We're going to do get your work in there. Angelie, I don't know. It could be hard. Could be hard. So what you want to do is select the correct word to go at the beginning of the sentence. All right? So you'll see. I'll help you if you can't understand. All right? So we can do this to start. Get your brain working. All right? All right? Go. All right? So you go ahead and do it. I will help you. Okay, so number 1, right? The sentence is, blank, do you live? What word? Where? Location. So if you want to write that in, right? Where? Right? Where do you live? All right? Yes, you escribe where, right? In that space, right? So right, there you go. Yeah, you go right here. No, you got it right there. Yeah, that's it. Yep. So you're gonna be doing that word there. See, right? Where, right? Say. All right. So where do you live? I'll just shut this light off for a minute while we're doing that. While we're doing this. Okay. So you got that one? Okay. Number 2. Blank is your street's name. What? Excellent. Excellent. That's good. So, who wants to answer that question? What is your street's name? My street's name is Birch Avenue. Does somebody live on Union Avenue? Did somebody say you live on Union? Okay, so you would say my street is Union Avenue, right? To answer that question, right? Okay, number 3, we'll go through them fast, all right? So it's blank, do you live with? Who? That would be who, right? You got that one? All right, so that would be, yeah, that's it. Yeah, perfect. Who? Excellent. All right, so that's who do you live. Number 4, oh, here's a good one. Blank brothers or sisters do you have?
How many?
How many? How many, right? Not just how, but how many, right? You want to know the amount. So that's good, very good. How many? B. And then number 5 is blank is your father's name.
What?
Good guess. What? That's good. Carlos said who. And I know why he did that, because it's a person, right? But you're asking about your father's name. So that's a what, right? So that's a good try. Very good try. That would be B. Right? Okay. So who wants to answer the question? What is your father's name? Anybody have an answer for me? What is your father's name? Your father's name is?
Roidan.
Roidan. Good. Okay. What is your father's name?
Alejandro.
Alejandro. Ah, very good. Good Spanish name. My father's name is Robert. Roberto. Okay.
That is the answer correct, right? My father's name is.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Fill it in. Yep. You can just say Robert, but to make a full sentence, my father's name is Robert. Judith, what is your father's name?
My father's name is Ciro.
Ciro. Very good. That's good. Okay, that's great. See, that's a good answer. Very good. Okay, here's another one then. Number 6. Blank is your mother's name. That'd be what? What? What is your mother's name, right? Good. Good job.
Her name is Gloria.
Gloria. Ah, that's a good name. Okay, Gloria. Very good. Okay, number 7 then. That's a different one. Number 7 is your birthday. When, right? That wants a time, or the other word in English, it wants a date, right? When is your birthday? How about this if I asked you a question? What month is your birthday? What month is your birthday?
June.
June. Good. What month is your birthday, Brian? December. Wow, that's smart class. Smart class. Very good. Okay, so this will be number 8. Blank is your favorite meal. What? What is your favorite meal? We also might say, what do you like to eat? All right? What is your favorite meal? Okay, doing okay? Number 9. Blank are your hobbies. That's like activities. Right? So what would you use for that? Who? What? What are your hobbies? Right? That's an object or a thing or an activity, right? Okay. Somebody's got the vacuum cleaner ripping up there, but that's all right. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah. Okay. Number 10 then. Here's a good one, right? Number 10 is what? What is your phone number? Good. It's a good thing to know. So that's A. What is your phone number? Good. Number 11 is your favorite music. What? What? Right?
Okay.
I was trying to think of some Spanish music. Salsa. What's that? I know I'm going to say this wrong. It's what is that? Merengue. Oh, what's something like baracha or something? Bachata. Bachata. I don't know the difference.
Cumbia, Mr. Daniel.
What is it?
Cumbia.
Cumbia. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. In English, we have jazz,
Yes.
classical, rock and roll, and of course there's rap. That's a new style, right? Rap. R-A-P. I listen to Christian music, gospel. But a lot of different kinds of music, right? So of course you know the favorite. Favorite is what you like best. Favorite. Right? Okay, number 12. Here we go. Oh, that's a good one. Are you feeling today? How? Excellent, Carlos. How are you feeling today? Okay, you're doing good. Doing good. I actually have, I got some notebooks too for those of you who just came. I'll give you a notebook, all right, when we're done. You can put all your things in. Okay, let's finish them up. We got 13. Blank is your favorite movie. What? And what movie would be just cinema or no? A movie. I guess cinema is a place, isn't it? What would be a movie? Okay. Cine. Okay. What is your favorite movie? So that's a thing, right? Okay. 14, number 14. What do you do on Sundays? Okay. Usually do on Sundays. All right. And everybody says, I go to church. And if you don't have a church to go to, you can come here. We got English, we got Spanish, okay? It's all free. All right, so that's good. That's a good thing. All right, number 15. What? Okay. Good. So in English, how about answer that question? What is your favorite color? Anybody have an answer?
My favorite color is black.
Black. Okay. That's a very, very popular color. All right. Good. Yeah.
Me purple.
Purple. Okay. All right. What do you think the most favorite color is for cars? Carros. Usually, most cars are white, black, or silver. Silver, right? Silver in Spanish? Gray. Gray or silver. Yes. Yeah. Gray or silver. You always see those, okay? For the first time, I got a red car. Boom! So, okay. Last one. Number 16. 16. How many teeth do you have? Okay. All right. Who knows? Okay. All right. So very good. So that's our first test. We got another one coming. So you hang in there. Okay. So I hope you got them all right. Okay. Let me squeeze my screen here a little bit so it zooms in. I don't know how many people are watching online, if they are, but hopefully they can see a little bit better. Okay. So for today, then, we're just going to focus in on who. Different times you use the word who in a question, just in everyday life, right? So, so that's the Spanish version of it, right? Just so you know who. All right. So here's here's our word again. It has to do with identification, the identity of a person. Person. Who is always a person. Whenever you hear somebody say who, they're thinking about a person, right? So I think we had this last week, right? But who means gonna be a person, right? You're gonna talk about a person, all right? So we may say about her, he is asking, who is she? Who is she? Okay? So he's asking the question, whoa, who is she? Right? Maybe he thinks she is very pretty, right? Who is she? Right? So that's what it would be. All right. So that's the female, right, in the third person. Who is she? All right. So that's good. And then last week we also did. This guy's back again. Who is? If you don't use that she pronoun, you can also say who is that. That. Yeah. You can use this to refer to a person. It's okay. Who is that? Right? Who is that? Right? And probably people, well, either one. You can either way, but this is good. This is correct. Who is that? All right? You could say, what is that? Or who is that? So that can be an object or a person. Right? It's okay. All right? So that's good. All right? And also, right, who you can use to ask about a group of people, right? So if you saw those people, you might ask this question, who are they? They, plural, they, all right? So that's good. Who are they? That's the third person, plural, okay? Who are they? So if somebody looked into our room, who are they? Right? Who are they? So that's but you'll notice the change here, right? When you got plural, who are? You got one who is, right? Singular, plural, right? All right, very good. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, so here's some other questions. All right? This person, he's, what do you call that when you're not speaking, but in your mind you are thinking. Who am I? Yeah. Maybe he's, in English we say philosophical, right? What in Espanol be close, right? Philosophical, something like that, you know. You're thinking deep. Who am I? You know, who am I, right? You're thinking about your life and yourself as a person. Who am I? Right? So that's what, you know, sometimes everybody gets serious sometimes and thinks about important things. And one is, well, who am I? Right? It's good to think about. All right? So that's a good one. Now this man, he's asking this man, who are you? All right? So he's using the second person. Who are you? This guy says, who am I? All right? So that's a good question. This is a good question too. Who are you? All right. You could also say, sometimes who are you can sound kind of rude, right? Rosie, would you say? You might say, what is your name? You know, but who are you? How you say it, right? Oh, who are you? You know, that's okay.
Gentle.
Yeah, gentle. That's good. If you go, who are you? You know, it's kind of like confrontational, you know. But if you say to them, oh, who are you? You know, say it in a gentle way. That's a very good word. All right, so that's another way. Of course, he's pointing his finger too. Who are you? You don't belong here. Who are you? Right. So, but those are very, very common questions. You see somebody new. Who are you? Say it that way. So, yeah, how you say something is very important too, right? So, oh, how about this man? He's on the phone, and he doesn't know who is calling. So he says, who is this? Who is this? So that and this can refer to a person. Okay? So you get a call, you don't know the person, you say, who is this? Right? No caller ID. You say, who is this? Right? Or you could say it like this, who is calling? Who is calling? Right? So that's another way to say it. But a lot of people just get rude and say, who is this? As always, good to be gentle. That's a very good word, Rosie. Who is calling, or who is this? Okay? But again, this and that can refer to a person. Right? So any questions, just you ask, okay? If you have any questions. Or if you say, I don't understand, no comprendo. You say it, okay? We want you to understand. I feel that way when people are talking Spanish. I go, no comprendo. Because Espanol is faster than English. It's hard. So, okay, and then this guy's saying, who? He's like, oh, I don't want to give my word away. But you hear people say this a lot when they don't want to listen. They say, who? I think I heard it. Did you say it, Gracie? No? Well, that was Angelique. Who? Who cares? You know what I mean? I don't know how you say that in Spanish. Who cares?
No importa.
No importa? Yeah, no importa. Right? Who cares? Yeah, you understand? Right? But you'll hear that a lot. People say, who cares? You know? You may think it's important, but somebody else, they say, who cares? Who cares? Yeah. So you can.
People say when. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
People say when they're not interested in something.
Yes. When you're not interested in something, who cares? Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Yeah. You may be telling them about something. Who cares? So yeah, that's good to know. So yeah, I'm just trying to give you questions that you will hear a lot. You'll hear people say, what does he mean by that? It's not, he's saying it's not important to me. I don't care. Right? But a lot of times people will say something by asking a question. He doesn't want an answer. He's saying, I don't care. Right? And you say it in the form of a question, right? Because it comes with more impact, right? So that's good. Okay. So here's another one here. Oh, how about this girl up here? All right. Now pretend. What do you call what she is doing? Knocking. Knocking. All right. Knock on the door. Right. So she's knocking on the door. Right. Now, if you or me. If we are, I was trying to remember inside again. Inside is adentro. Okay, if you are adentro, and you don't want to open the door because you don't know that person, what question could you ask through the door? You could say, Who is it? Or who's there? Excellent. All right, so that's what I was trying to get at with this one. Oh, I got this one coming up. And this guy might be saying, who wants pizza? Who wants pizza? Now, he knows everybody does, but it's just like, hey, who wants pizza? You know, he's saying it that kind of way. Who wants pizza? All right? Or he could say, who is hungry? Español, hambre? Hambre. All right? So in Español, it's ¿quién hambre? ¿Quién? ¿Quién tengo hambre? Okay, good. That's good. We'll go lesson both ways. The Spanish come this way, and I'll get the English that way. That's good.
For a personal answer is yo tengo hambre.
Yo tengo hambre, but the question would be,
For plural people is who is hungry? Sorry. ¿Quién tiene hambre?
¿quién tiene hambre? Hambre. Yo tengo hambre. All right, you say that. All right. All right. So you could say, who is there? Who is there? Remember location, right? Who is there? The person adentro. Who is there? Who is there? All right. Or you could also see. You see how this? See that? That's called a contraction. And a lot of people will say, who's there? Who's there? Right? Or you could say, who is there? It's good. Or you could say, who is it? Yeah, who is it? Now, it's funny, right? This word, usually not for people. It's for objects, animals, but it's okay here. When you don't know, you say, who is it? Who is it? Right? So, again, just very, very common words. You could do the same with the phone call. Who is it? Who is it? Right? So, just that's the way it gets used in English. Okay, so just common questions. These here have to do with location. They're asking, where are you, or who is there? All right, who is the person outside the door? All right, so good. All right, there's a common one. Maybe a couple more here. Let's see what we got. All right, got him there, Gracie. You got to write fast. Your arm will be tired. All right. Okay. So you go to a somebody's house. And they bring out this plate of these, and you say, who? Just out of curiosity, you may say, who?
Who make?
Make, and the word would be, make is present tense, so you want the past tense. You would say, who made these? Excellent. Who made these? Right? Common question. Who made these? Yeah. Made.
In Spanish,
I should know. Spanish, Rosie, made. I should know this one.
¿Quién lo hizo?
Okay.
¿Quién lo hizo?
¿Quién? Okay, I got. That's a good one to know, Judith. Made. I made this. He made that. All right. In La Biblia, the first verse. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth, right? So that's the first verse in the Bible. So like I was saying, the Bible is really good because it uses easy words that you hear all the time, right? So that's a good one. So yeah, you may say, wow, who made these? Right? And then you to give more detail, you could say, who made the cupcakes? They're called cupcakes. Little cups, right? Little cakes. All right. Then you can see our picture up here. Here's mom. Right? Here's her two sons. Uh-oh. So her question is, who did? Who did this? Okay. So that's right, just one letter. Who did this? Okay. Now in Espanol, did.
¿Quién hizo esto? ¿Quién hizo esto?
Hizo esto. Okay. All right. Who did this? All right. And the boys, the ones looking this way, looking. No sé. El gato. All right, that's what he's saying. Or mom could say, who broke. Who broke this? Verbo, broke. The verb is break, to break. But in the past tense, broke. Who broke this? Right? So yes.
That's past.
That's the past tense. Yes. And if one of the boys was being honest and he did it, he would say, I broke it. I broke it. Right? I broke it. He could say the same thing. Right? So good. But again, common question that mom's got to ask, who did this? Right? Any kind of, who did this? Right? So that's cool. Okay, I think I got one more here. Okay. So here, this boy, I should have put the line here. He may be saying to everybody and to the dog, who wants to play? Who wants to play? Excellent. All right. Who wants to play? So again, very, very common word, especially with kids, right? And then this picture here, a person comes to the soccer game, they're behind the net, and they want to know who scored. Who scored the goal? They can't see who kicked it, right? Who scored the goal? But again, as you know, who is all about the person, right? Who wants to play? Who scored the goal? All right? And so that's the emphasis of the word who. Now, let me see what I got here. Oh yeah, okay. Now we have our next little worksheet here. Okay? This one is easy. Okay? This one has 12 pictures. And you have to put the right name under the picture. Correcto nombre. Con imagen. Okay? So these we will do together. Okay? I have them come up on the screen. All right? I think you could do this. Is an easy one. All right? So here we go. So here they are. Okay? So you have all these pictures, and these sentences, they are describing the picture. So all we have to put here is the name of the person. Okay? So you have to say, okay, what description is, which picture is this describing, and then you put the name in. So we'll do it together. All right? So here's our first picture. Okay? So you look at your page. What name goes in here? Right? You look down here. What name? Okay, what is she doing?
Linda.
Linda?
No.
Okay. She is.
Sally.
Sally's walking her dog.
Okay, so that is Sally. Okay, Sally. Okay, so just put that in the circle there, right? Under the picture.
Me.
So there's the sentence. We'll say that together for practice. Okay, let's say it together. You ready? Here we go. Ready? Sally is walking her dog. Walking her dog. So that's present tense. Sally is. All right. So that's that identifies the person who's walking their dog. All right. Got it? Okay. Here's number 2.
Me.
Yeah. Judith. Did you ever ride a horse, Judith? You do it? Yeah. In Mexico?
No.
No? Okay. We did it, right? The Gracie, Angelique, Carlos. We rode the horse. Very slow, though. Very slow. Didn't jump like this one.
I have a question for
Yes?
her.
Yes?
Where she's from?
Where are you from? He is asking you, Judith.
From Mexico.
Mexico. What part?
Chiapas.
Chiapas, me too.
Oh, look at that. Chiapas.
Yeah.
Me, Motocicla, Chiapas.
Okay.
Good.
Chiapas.
Chiapas, big? Big?
Yeah.
Like New Jersey? Big as New Jersey?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Big place.
Yes, big.
Yeah.
This close to Guatemala. Very close.
Oh, in the south then.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay.
Many fruits.
Uh-huh.
Water, agua, rio.
Montañas?
Montañas.
Yeah.
River.
Mucho.
Yes.
Oh, because Guatemala has many
Yes.
mountains too.
Yes.
So, okay, good. Well, that's a good question. Good interaction. Good. Okay, that's great. So let's say our sentence together. Ready? Practice. Ready? Judith is riding her horse. Right? So remember in English, right? In Spanish, you wanna go reading, but it's riding her horse. Right? The I has a different sound. Riding. Right? So good. Okay, number 3. So here's the little girl. Erica. Excellent. Erica. Yeah, good. We'll say it together. So that way you can practice your pronunciation. Ready? We'll try it together. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Erica is drawing a picture. Drawing a picture. Okay? So that's a good one. Okay, our next one. Oh, here he is. He doesn't look too happy. He's sleepy or sad. I'm not sure what he is. He's tired. Oh, Jack. Let's see what you got. Jack is excellent. Correct. That is Jack. So yeah, he has been shopping. Shopping. And it looks like he is not shopping for food, but he has, what would we call these kind of packages that are wrapped?
Present?
Presents, yes. Presents or gifts. So it must be Christmas or somebody's birthday, right? Right? And then this one here, does anybody know what this is in English?
Umbrella?
Umbrella. Umbrella. So you need one today, right? So, but it looks like he just bought it. There's the price tag, right? He brought it for somebody, all right? So good, let's say it together. Ready now? Here we go. So this one now is past tense. See, we had some where the person, Judith, is riding the horse, but the shopping is in the past, right? So we say, Jack has been shopping. Has been shopping, right? You could, well, I should have put that in. You could say Jack shopped, ED, shopped. But I put it this way, so. We'll go over those past tense things another time, but just to get the idea. All right, so good job. Okay, we got a couple more to go. Oh, here she is. Oh, la la, here she is.
Pamela.
So that is Pamela. Okay, and Pamela, very nice. I thought she was getting married here this day. I'm not sure. She doesn't have it on. Right, it's a very nice dress. Okay. Pamela. All right, so this is a good word, a good verb that talks about our clothes. We wear our clothes. All right. So we'll say our sentence together. Ready? All together now. Make it sound good. Ready? Pamela is wearing a white dress. A white dress. Vestigo en español? Dress. Vestigo. Vestigo. Vestiga for a, no, vestigo. Vestido. Dio, not a G-O. I had a G on there. Vestido. Okay. That's good. They say, I don't know who they are, you have to hear something 5 times. Cinco, yeah, 5 times to remember. Not me, I'm like Bente. It's like I always forget. Okay, but that's good. So Pamela has a white vestido. Okay, very good. Okay, just a few more. Oh, here she is. Helen. Helen. Okay. Yes, watering. All right, so we'll say that one together. You ready? Helen is watering the plant. Watering. Yeah. The plant. Yep. I'll tighten this up a little bit. I don't know if anybody watches online, but get as close to the screen as we can. Okay. Good. All right. I think we got a few more here. Helen is watering the plant. Oh, here she is. Is that Amanda? Let's see. Correcto. Amanda it is. There she is. Oh, there's our word again that we had for the cupcakes, right? So it comes again. Common word. All right, we'll say it together. Here we go. Ready? Amanda made a snowman. Past tense. Made. Okay? Very good. All right. Oh, we got two people here. Linda and Ken. Excellent job there, Carlos. Linda and Ken. All right. Are walking in the park. So that's a good one to practice on. If Linda was not there, if it was just Ken, it would be Ken. One person would be Ken. Would it be Ken are walking in the park?
No.
The verb here, the verb to be would change to Ken is walking in the park. But two or more, Linda and Ken are walking in the park. See, so that's one, comes up a lot that is good to remember. Singular is, plural are, right? I was looking at this picture. Here's Ken. If we wanted to describe Ken's hair, what would we say? Ken has what color? Purple hair. Okay. And for me, I have no hair. Well, you know how people like to dye it looks purple. Maybe it's just the artist made it purple, Okay, I don't know if we got another one there or not. Maybe one more? Oh, yeah, here we go. This guy's very happy. Very excited. Okay, so who's this? David? David? And in English, David. David, all right? So we would say, David has, past tense, has cooked the hamburgers. I don't know, maybe a hot dog, I'm not sure, but he's very happy about this. I don't know why. He's jumping, he's going to drop them if he doesn't watch out. All right, very good. I think we may have just one more in there. All right, good. Time is oh, here's our one. How about this one? Who's this girl?
Cindy.
Cindy. Cindy. All right, so there's another good verb in there. Oh, I think we got one more. Oh, no, we got two more after this. Two more we haven't done. All right. So here's a good one. So it's talking about Cindy, and that's a good word. I think I know my Spanish there. Ayudar, ayudarme, right? And that help?
Yeah.
Ayuda, is that what that would be in here? All right. So, but this is present tense, right? She's doing it right now, right? So we'll say it together. Ready? Cindy is helping her mother. You could stop it right there. Helping her mother, but now more helping her mother cook. Little extra. Right? And then you could add, what kind of stuff? You could make a big sentence. Right? Somebody's given a good example that making a sentence is like, I don't know how you say this in Espanol, it's like a train. What's a train, A train. Yeah, you kind of add cars to it, right? 1, 2, 3. Add words. You can make a long train or a short train. All right? Yeah. So that's a good way to think about a sentence. Okay, I think we got one more. Oh, there she is, our girl, our last one. I don't think people do this much anymore. And this is Clara. Very good, very good. This is old thing to do. Nobody does this anymore, right? It's all on your phone, right? But I think there's still a few around, newspapers. A big newspaper here in Camden County is closing, the Courier Post. The building's over where I live. Closing. Yeah. Nobody gets, nobody gets this. I was afraid that was going to happen. Let me see if I can get this back up again. My computer battery goes very quick. Let me see if I can get it back. I was hoping, I had my computer charged all the way. I was hoping it would come back. But give me a minute because I got one last thing to do. We got a few minutes. So good. We think we got them all. All right.
There's one more left.
Yeah. Oh, is there one? Or did we get them all or not?
No,
We missed one?
Melinda.
Oh, yeah. We missed Melinda. She's coming up. Hold on. Melinda. Can't forget her. All right. Yeah, my battery must be very weak on my laptop.
You can do it in paper too.
Yeah, you can do it on the paper, right? So, yeah, so we got Melinda is setting the table. Setting the table, right? That's good. All right. Okay, I'm going to get a new battery for my laptop. I had that 100% charged. Okay, I got one last thing for you and we'll be done, okay? Can you make it? You doing okay? Gracie? You're going to fall asleep? It's hard. It's hard. Okay, one last thing and we'll be done. Let me get my PowerPoint. If I can find it over here. Okay. One, I'm not sure that's it or not. I forget how I saved it. No, that's not it. Ah, this is one. Okay, here it comes. Sorry about that. I was hoping my battery would last longer. Okay, we did that, and we're coming up. We got our pictures, and here she is. Melinda. Let's bring her in, just so you can see her. Okay. Okay, so there's Melinda. And she is setting the table. Setting on the table. That setting is when, well, you know, you put things on a surface. Set the table. Yeah, you set it down. Right? So that's a word you'll hear. Okay, so one last thing. Okay. I thought this was interesting. The word who in the Bible. Okay, it's a very interesting, many times, who, right? And in this book, Mark chapter 8, and these verses, Jesus, look at the question he asked. We'll say it together. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Jesus asked his disciples, who do the people say that I am? See? So he wants to know, what do the people say about me? Who do they say I am? Because he was preaching, right? And he was doing miracles. Milagros? Right? Mucho milagros. And people are, oh. And so he wanted to know, who do people think I am, right? So he asked his disciples, what are people saying about me? Right? And then here's the answer.
Jesus.
Yeah?
Jesus.
Well, Jesus asked the question. He asked the question of his disciples. Remember, how many disciples did Jesus have? 12. 12 disciples. So he asked them, what are people saying about me? Okay. And then here's the answer. If I get it. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay. All right. And so here's what they said. The disciples. Right. We can say it together. It's got good words. Ready? They said, some people say, you are John the Baptist. Others say Elijah, Jeremiah, or another prophet. Okay? So, the people were wrong. They didn't identify Jesus. They thought he was John the Baptist, Elijah, Ananias. No, it's Jesus. Right? So they made a mistake. They had the wrong identity for Jesus. Right? And of course, it's very important to know who he is. And then, so another part of the verse, I'm going to hit it here, is, there we go. All right. Then Jesus asked another question. Right? Let's say it together. Ready? Jesus asked, who do you say that I am? Right? So now he's asking the disciples personally, who do you say I am? All right? And does anybody know the names of some of the disciples? Their names. Nombres of the disciples. Peter! Yeah. And he's going to give an answer. Anybody else? You know any other names? Peter? John? There wasn't a Joseph. Or there was I don't think there was a Joseph per se. There might have been somebody that had a form of that name. Mark, there was Matthew. Who was the bad disciple? Judas. Yeah, he was there. He was telling us, oh boy. And of course, Jesus knew he was bad. But he asked them, what do you say? Right? Very personal question, right? And Peter would talk very quick. Right? And this is what he said. Look up Peter. We'll say it together. Ready? Peter said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Wow. That's more than a prophet, isn't it? Or an angel. Jesus is not an angel. He's not just a prophet or a great man or teacher. Peter says, you are the Christ. That means sent into the world from heaven. Sent. The Son of the living God. That's as great as you can get. All right? And that's what Peter believed. That's what we believe you are. All right? But one last thing, okay? I want you to see this because Jesus asked what people say who he is. He asked what his disciples say who he is. But then Jesus also said his own words, who he was. Okay? So we can just say these are very famous verses. This is Jesus talking about himself. This is who I am. Okay? And so these are very good verses. All right? So we'll say it. Ready? Jesus said, I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved. Okay? So it's spiritual, right? He's not a real door, right? He's using an analogy, right? To describe a spiritual truth about himself, all right? And then I got two more, and that's it, all right? And then this is another good one where he says three things. So ready? Here we go. Ready? Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Misspell there. No one comes to the Father but by me. Simple, right? Easy. Easy to understand. But this is Jesus, again, he's talking about his identity. I am, right? And so It's a very good thing and very clear. All right. And the last one is this. Another good verse. As a matter of fact, Jesus said 7 I am statements. 7 times. I am something. All right. So here we go. Ready? Last one. Jesus said, I am the good shepherd who lays down his life for the sheep. Right? And I think in Espanol, shepherd would be pastores. Pastor. Pastor. And then a sheep would be oveja. Ovejas. Okay, so again, an analogy, right? And like a shepherd takes care and protects the sheep. So Jesus said, I do that for people, right? And he lays down his life. That's talking about his death on the cross for us, right? So Jesus is, I was going to say in Spanish, I don't know too much about muy claro. Muy claro. He doesn't say the church is the way. He says, I am the way, right? I am the door. I am the good shepherd. So they're just great verses where Jesus is very clear, and he wants all of us to be clear about his identity. Okay? So anybody have any questions? No? All clear? Okay. Oh, let me give you this. This will just be for your notebook. You can put in. It has the question words on it. So just to keep in your notebook. Keep in there.
This homework?
There's no homework. No. It's just yeah. It just has the words. Yeah. I can give you homework next time, maybe. There you go.
She can take one.
Oh yeah. Take whatever you need. I got a lot. I got 30. So.
She couldn't cancellation.
Oh, that's okay. No problem.
She was watching online.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know how good it is. But it may be hard to pay too much attention.
Which?
Good. Oh, would you like a notebook or no? One of you? Okay. What's that? Oh, it's okay. Oh yeah, here they are. Yeah, that's that one. Put that one in there. Got extra paper in there. Oh, if you guys want a notebook, I'll give these guys a notebook. And that's the paper we had last week. If you want to do it, that's what we did last week. Carlos C. Brian, you want a notebook? Yeah. Notebook? Yeah, so you can just clip it right in there. Those papers should have holes, you can pop it right in there. And then I'll give you one of these too.
Sí. Oh.
Ya va.
Sí.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you for coming. So, práctica. Hablar. Yeah, that's, you know what, I was thinking, I'm trying to learn more Spanish. But even if you have to you don't have to say a whole sentence. Just say a phrase. A frase? Just a frase. Or I don't know how you say it, you can mix English and Spanish. And people understand. But that at least has you talking, and you try to get say it in Spanish, but try to get the English words in there, And the more you do it, right? Rosie, we should have you come up one day and talk about what you did to learn English. Any ideas? But if you want to think about it. You know, because that would be help. You're somebody who learned good. So it's all those kind of things help. But would you say the most important is practice? Talking. Yeah, just say the words. Say the words. So it's good. So yeah, and also I mentioned at the beginning, this is a Spanish Bible. You're welcome to have a free Bible. And then even here at the church, you may go to your own church, but if you ever want to come, you're always welcome. We have English and Spanish message from the Bible. So you're always welcome to that. Yep.
What time is your service?
It's Sunday. The Spanish service is at 1:30 p.m. And there's an English service at 12 p.m. 12 noon English, 1:30 Spanish. Yeah. So even just hearing people talk, you know, and the preaching is very clear from the Bible. So it's good practice. So so thank you very much for coming today. Stay dry.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Next week.
Yes. Good English. That's the way to do it.
it.